am a tiny sea bass fish from Zhuhai, and trust me, my life is way more exciting than you think. I was born as a teeny tiny fish baby, so tiny that even shrimp would say wow. Then I moved into a huge playground with 60,000 siblings. Imagine living in a giant group chat that never sleeps. We swim, eat, and gossip about waves every day. Until one day, a human showed up. Yep, the one holding the camera.
Keep you 100 on the land and sea and sky. Good morning, everybody. This is Joy. If you are just like me, born and raised in the coastal city, then join today's Joy's Encyclopedia in Zhuhai, Guangdong.
Okay, that's human I meant. She looks friendly, I think. And boom, puberty hits. I grow from tiny, chubby, harvest ready. Then they move me into this giant underwater hammock. Okay, fine, it's a big net, but it still feels fancy. They're transferring the growing fish into the harvesting net. Here comes the human again. Oh my gosh, she's taking the boat to come here.
So guys, right now I'm gonna take this boat, this little boat, and I'm gonna experience the whole fishing process. Okay. Wow, so I need to keep the balance. I need to keep the balance here. Can you see me? Because actually the water is very near the edge of the boat, so I need to keep it very, very low.
Next comes my ice spa. It sounds cute, but yeah, it knocks us out for a bit. Why do they use ice? It keeps us calm and preserves the freshness. After the spa, I get a VIP ride to the factory. This whole chain keeps every fish fresh from pan to plate.
We have some private and village communities, but not so vast as I witnessed today, because this is what happens when you have the collaboration or the cooperation between the private sectors and the individual farmers. Something I can take back home, something they can do, some collaborations between private sectors and our farmers, our villages, that they can take part in this beautiful and fruitful and profitable adventures like I've witnessed today.
At the factory, I get a super quick shower, wash, clean, sparkle. Then I enter a freshness locking room that feels like a sci-fi ship. What technology do they use to keep us fresh? Rapid processing and fast freezing to keep the best quality. Finally, photo time. Packed, sealed, labeled in just 1 hour. This is basically my passport. Will be shipped across China and even worldwide. And that's how a tiny sea bass from Zhuhai becomes a world traveler in less than 10 hours.
Anything that you learned today that you think is very useful for developing your own country's maritime business?
Yes, I think the whole cold storage supply chain is something that we need to work on quite a bit. Already we are doing quite a bit of exports of shellfish, crab. We send a lot of crab to Singapore, but we can do more in terms of cold storage and sending it from rural areas and using our rural areas to farm fish. Because sometimes there's overexploitation in the oceans and the seas, but here they've shown us how you can be very productive on land in farming.
Zhuhai is rapidly upgrading its fish industry with deep-sea farming, high-tech processing, and a fully modern cold chain system. Local companies now run farm-to-freezer supply chains using ultra-low temperature storage and fast cross-border logistics to reach Hong Kong and global markets. At the same time, Zhuhai promotes a company plus farmers plus market model to boost rural incomes through standardized breeding and guaranteed purchase mechanisms. From premium sea bass to diverse mariculture species, this system helps farmers focus on raising fish, while companies handle processing, branding, and sales. Together, these developments form a modern marine industry that is efficient, scalable, and globally competitive. Thanks for visiting us today, human. Come back soon and maybe bring snacks.